Hello everyone. So today I'm finally making a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time because being on Twitter at least has made me see that society has such a warped perception on love to the point that we don't even know what a healthy relationship is, and it really is sad seeing some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life carry the most awful limiting beliefs about men and relationships. So I don't know how long this video might be, very, very long, but I just wanted to take a deep dive into what I've realized after shedding my limiting beliefs and realizing what a healthy relationship is. I first really quickly want to start off by saying Dylan James is the one who opened my eyes to realize this. So I'm going to link his channel below. He has so many videos for free on what healthy relationships are. And I think he explains it very, very well, but I'm just going to give like my take on it, my epiphanies and stuff like that. Okay. First, I want to start off by saying what love is. I might be looking down a lot because I have a shit ton of notes, but I have here, what is love? Love is communicating, understanding, appreciation, accepting, relaxed, confident, happiness, listening, being sure in yourself and secure, straightforward, independent, equal, security. A lot of these words, I feel like, just to start off, like, how are you even supposed to form a healthy relationship with someone if you, and also trust, but how are you supposed to form a healthy relationship with someone if you don't even know what a healthy relationship is? You know what I mean? Like, these words that describe love are not being talked about when it comes to love. Like, whenever you see people talking about, my parents' generation and the generation before them, like, it's a thing to talk about. What were all the jokes? Oh, I hate my wife so much, she's such a B word, and blah blah blah. Like, that was what relationships were, just complaining about your fucking partner 24/7, which is crazy. And I'm going to talk about it a little later, but I think a lot of people are not like realizing that a relationship is a choice. I'm talking about the general public. I'm talking about the people that choose to go into relationships, that are not forced into relationships. That's the people that I'm talking about. But relationships are a choice. You don't have to be in a relationship. Like, it's so funny too, and it's a little sad seeing, like, in middle school or high school, people thinking that if they weren't in a relationship that their life was over. Like, please, babes. Like, there's so much more to life than fucking dating someone. But anyway, so let's start off with the notes that I have here first. So, and I'm going to say this, and I really want you to listen to me here, right? Because the first time I heard this, I was like, what? No, aren't they supposed to do that? And then I was like, wait. So, you're not supposed to rely on your partner to make you feel things that you should already know about yourself. For example, I am worthy, I am chosen, I am loved, I am desired, I am wanted. When I first heard that, I was like, what? But then, speaking from experience, and this will talk about manifestation too, but speaking from experience, as someone who has manifested someone in, and they have told me everything that I wanted to hear, it still wasn't enough, and I still was overthinking and worrying and questioning every 5 seconds because I didn't fully truly believe that I was chosen and worthy and wanted, which is why you have to be the one to decide that for yourself. Like I just said, if you don't feel these things, if you don't think these things about yourself, no matter what they do, like I said, like with manifesting too, people can show up exactly the way you want them to, but you're still overthinking. Why is that? Because you haven't decided for yourself. The only way you're going to be fully validated in a relationship isn't if you get the validation from your partner. It's if you get the fucking validation from yourself. There's a song called Insecure by, I'm pretty sure it's Jasmine Sullivan, I think. And basically one of the lines were like, no matter what I do, it's not enough, right? No matter what your partner does, or even from the flip side, no matter what you do, it's not going to be enough because your partner doesn't believe these things about themselves, right? Like, you can tell somebody that they're pretty, you can tell somebody that they're attractive, but it's so easy for people to brush off compliments, right? Because they don't believe it. So it doesn't matter what you say. You might as well be talking to a brick wall. It doesn't matter what the fuck you say. You have to believe it. You have to fully believe that you're chosen and wanted and desired, or it really isn't going to matter what the fuck they do. They can do literally everything times 1,000 for you. You're still going to interpret everything in yourself as not enough because your beliefs and your self-concept is literally your perception of how you view the world. Second thing, a relationship isn't half of one person and half of another person coming together to make a whole person. That's where problems happen. Before you met this person, you were living, you were breathing, you were going to school, you were going to work, you were walking, you were talking, you were fully complete and alive without this person. You're a whole person without your partner. Literally everybody says that a relationship is two people coming together to like complete each other. That is dangerous. That is not okay. And that's obviously wrong because once again, we were complete and we were living without this person. If it was truly a relationship being two people coming together to be complete, then we wouldn't be able to fucking live without another person. And that's obviously not true. Your partner isn't supposed to complete you. You're supposed to complete yourself. Like I said in the last thing, once again, if you don't believe these things about yourself, it doesn't matter what anyone else says to you. You have to be fully complete yourself. And a lot of people get into relationships without being fully complete. And then relationships get a bad rep of, oh, relationships are hard. I really don't. Listen, I'm going to be saying a lot of things that a lot of people aren't going to agree with, and I don't give a fuck. And it's so funny too, like if somebody says, oh, something isn't hard or things are easy. Do you know how backwards it is to go, oh, something isn't hard, things are easy, and for you to get upset at that? You know how backwards that shit is crazy to me. But anyway, a relationship in general is two complete people coming together and just being happy and experiencing each other together and enjoying each other's company. That's all the fuck it is. And when you take that approach to relationships, you're going to stop forming an unhealthy attachment style to them. You're going to stop relying on them every 5 seconds to tell you that you're pretty. And if they don't tell you that you're pretty, or if they don't text you back in an hour, which, oh my God, I'm against that too. If they don't, and the time doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if it's a minute or an hour. If they don't text you back within the allotted time slot that you think is okay, then you're going to start freaking out and you're going to be like, oh, he doesn't like me. The only one that's making that shit up is you. Continuing on, people who aren't fully complete by themselves, who come together to form a relationship, always end up forming unhealthy relationship dynamics. Like I just said, if you aren't fully complete by yourself and you feel like the other person completes you, you're relying on them an unhealthy amount. I've seen people, and I'm not talking about abusive relationships, okay? I've seen people not wanting to be with someone but still staying with them because they were afraid of being alone by themselves. So they rather be in a relationship than be alone. I saw this. So I want to talk about healthy relationships, right? I'm going to read this. What is a healthy relationship? The two people together, or three, or whatever fucking floats your boat, slay. They're completely happy and whole on their own, even if they didn't have a partner. They have their own life goals, they have their own life, own goals, own dreams. They know how to fill their own cup so much that there is enough water that overflows and is able to be poured into another person's cup of their choice. They do not solely rely on each other to be happy. If you're relying on anything but yourself to be happy, you are never going to fully be happy. They're not waiting for each other's texts throughout the day. They're perfectly happy on their own, yet they decided to share this happiness with another. And on an absolute level, they never needed this partner to begin with. They would know how to live a fulfilling and loving life on their own. You actually complete yourself. And what happens when two individuals who are whole and complete on their own come together? You get a long-lasting, secure Relationship. Okay? A person in a healthy relationship isn't waiting for a text all day. They're living their life, and their relationship is an addition to it. So, waiting for a text, let me tell you, as somebody who's done this before, who's been through this before, that shit is fucking awful. And the reason why you wait for a text and not just think of it as a conversation and not just immediately go to, if they don't text me back, oh, they're busy. They have a fucking life, right? Hello? People can have a life. People can have shit that's busy, that's going on. Why are you... It's the real problem is you automatically thinking that you're not chosen and you're not worthy, and they don't like you just because they don't text you back when they literally could just be busy. Or they didn't see it. There's such a plethora of things. But why are you attaching your worth to a text? Why are you attaching your worth to a text? That's actually fucking insane. That's actually truly insane. You as a whole person are attaching your worth to a small little text. Please stop doing that. That is fucking crazy. That is actually crazy. Please don't ever fucking do that again, please. And really quickly, okay. So I forgot to write this down, but actually this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Waiting a certain amount of time to text somebody back. I honestly think this is the most childish, middle school, stupidest shit in the world. And if you are an adult and you are doing this, I'm gonna have to ask you to fucking stop, because holy fucking shit. The amount of... It is so... I'm sorry, right? Let's say you and I are talking, right? And you say something, and then I look at the clock and I wait 5 minutes to respond. I'm going to seem like a fucking psychopath. I'm going to seem crazy. You are having a conversation with someone. If you are waiting 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 3 minutes to text somebody back to seem hard to get, bro, if I am texting someone that I'm interested in and I find out they're taking an amount of time to text me back, I'm just not going to respond. That's going to turn me off so fast. One, right? Which is so funny, right? I saw, and I keep seeing these memes, which is hilarious, but it also makes me sad for the people that are posting these things. I saw a meme and it was like, oh yeah, I'm not thinking about it anymore. Me alone at night, staying up at 3 a.m. crying, thinking about it. You don't want to fucking live like that. You want to seem so fucking hard to get, and oh yeah, I have shit going on, and I'm not desperate. Meanwhile, what are you doing? You are literally looking at the clock, counting down the fucking minutes. Being anxious, being insecure, I've heard, bro, so many people go, okay, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes until, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes until I text them back, but then what am I gonna say? What if I should wait longer? What if it... So while you may be coming off as cool, and honestly, if that person is secure, they're not gonna give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? We're acting like children, and we really need to stop. If you are talking this, once again, have you ever had a in real life conversation with someone and they respond immediately and you think they're coming off as desperate? What's a conversation? It's when two people are talking. Once again, one of the multitude of reasons why I said if I found out somebody was doing that to me, like waiting to text me back, then I'm just gonna assume that you don't want to talk to me. It's so hilarious because people will do one thing and then it'll come off the complete opposite. I would like to talk to you because I'm interested in you. I don't think you're that's the thing too. That's the fucking thing too. Somebody could straight up to your face tell you that I am interested in you. I want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to experience you. They want to get to know more about you. You're not going to come across as fucking desperate. They literally they're interested in you. How are you coming across as desperate, bro? Oh my gosh. I hope me saying this has really shown like how insecure that is and how you really need to stop fucking waiting to text somebody back when we're having a fucking conversation. Ciao. You are gracing this person with your presence, right? You're one of one. They're lucky that you're even talking to them. The last thing you if you, and Dylan James says this too, if you truly know your worth and value, you know that you're one of one. You're literally one of one. Why are you stressing anything? There's no person on this fucking earth, no man, woman, non-binary, they, them, whatever fucking gender that could ever be you, that could ever do what you can do. Why are you stressing? If you truly knew your worth and value, you wouldn't be... Nigga. Oh my God. What would Megan Thee Stallion do? Is Megan Thee Stallion out? Oh, bitch. Oh my God. Is Megan Thee Stallion out here waiting 5 minutes to text a man back? Be so for fucking real. Be so for real. From now on, if Megan Thee Stallion is not doing it, you don't fucking do it either. I really want you to sit here and think about this. Is Megan Thee Stallion waiting 5 minutes? Oh my God, he just texted me. Let me wait 5 minutes so I don't seem desperate. Bitch, you're talking to me. I'm Megan the motherfucking Stallion. You're talking to me. You're lucky that I'm allowing you to fucking talk to me. Hello? And I don't mean that and it's so funny too. When people think that being confident and knowing your own worth is being full of yourself, because once again our self-concepts are so fucking low that we think we're being humble when we haven't even humble's up here. We haven't even reached the level of humble. We're being down here, being self-deprecating and not knowing our worth. If you don't think you're the prize in relationships, if you don't understand, if Hermes comes out with a one-of-one custom Birkin bag, are they going outside and they're posting, please, somebody please buy this one-of-one custom Birkin bag, please? No, bitch. There's already a line. There's already a wait list. People are, it's something that everybody wants. You're one of one. This is crazy how we'll treat custom luxury designer items better than we'll treat ourselves, or we'll think of custom luxury one-of-one items better than we'll think of ourselves. Niggas, Beyonce has been keeping niggas waiting for what is it, a year now? Almost a year for her fucking album, and you think somebody won't text you back? You think or not an album, visuals. You think visuals are worth more than you? Next, we're gonna talk about equal. Even though I have a pretty old school way of like viewing relationships in terms of the dynamic of men and women. No, not sexist. No, not fucking women shouldn't vote and men. No. I think that women are the prize and women should be chased. And also, I just really quickly, this sounds like duh, but how you view relationships, that's what the fuck you're gonna experience. That's literally all you're gonna fucking experience. You're just gonna recreate it over and over and over again. Which, let me talk about this now. It's so funny to me because both men and women do this, right? But it's so funny to me how the way some men will talk about women, it'll sound like men, the way these men talk about women, the men hate women, but then they still want to date a woman. They still want to have sex with a woman. They still want to be with a woman. And women, oh my, woo, the amount of men are trash. Men suck. But then you're still looking for one to date? I thought you hated men. Bro, if you are sitting here all the fucking time and you really truly believe men are trash and men suck, you can't be confused when every man you come across is trash and suck. You just labeled them as men are trash and men suck. I really truly don't understand why you guys are like confused of the fact that you're single when the only gender you're attracted to, you're constantly talking down on them, constantly saying how much that they suck. And then on top of that, you're not normalizing that there are amazing, loving men out there. Like when bitch, TikTok, Lord Jesus Christ. A healthy couple comes up on TikTok, and once again, our brains and society has fucked up our view on healthy relationships so bad that shit, people get upset. People get upset when they see healthy relationships. Somebody will come up with like a healthy relationship, and somebody will be like, where did you get that? These men don't exist. Where the fuck? Are you buying this shit from Amazon? First of all, you're talking about a man. Did you buy him from Amazon? Okay. You want to be in a relationship so bad. You want to find these men so bad, but then all you're doing is saying that men are trash. What the fuck? Like, what do you expect? How do you expect men to show up for you if you're constantly saying that they're trash and they suck? If you want an amazing man, you need to stop saying that men are trash and men fucking suck. The hell? Hello? Like, what? I know a lot of people don't know this, or not. A lot of people don't realize this. Your beliefs create your fucking reality. If you're sitting here every 5 seconds saying all this shit, guess what? That's what the fuck is going to be reflected back to you. Also, even if you don't believe that, okay, let's say you meet a man and y'all are talking, and then the subject of men comes up, and you're like, oh yeah, fucking men are trash, men suck. And then he's going to be like, y'all want to think of this on the flip side? First of all, men who say females, okay, right? Let's say that you're a girl and a guy's talking to you, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, because women are fucking crazy and blah blah whatever, and women are trying, women cheat, and women are, you're not going to be attracted to him. Why is it not? Why hello, it's the same thing. I think women should be chased, right? And that's what I experienced, because That's what I believe. I think women should be chaste, blah, 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 whatever, worshipped, on the prize, whatever. I still think that the only way a relationship will be able to last is if it's equal, right? So one thing I said, women should be worshipped, right? That's what I believe. But when I say that, I don't mean that, like, we should dehumanize men. Like, I don't think that your partner should be worshiping you 24/7 and you give nothing back to them and you're not thankful for them and show how much you love and care for them. This is specifically in the manifestation community, but some of the affirmations that I see are dehumanizing men in a way that is actually fucking crazy to me. Like, we're talking about people, like, I've seen the affirmation, people tweet being like, no other woman finds my man attractive. Everybody thinks my partner is repulsive and ugly and disgusting. I said, we are talking about an actual person. And to me, that just shows how insecure you are. What would be the reason why you don't want other women or other men or whatever to find your partner attractive? Because you think at some point that your partner will be taken away from you. Whether my boyfriend or girlfriend is on the top 50 most attractive people in the world or they're not, I don't care, because I am secure in myself to know that my person only wants me. Talking to Zendaya being like, how you wake up every single morning and like, it must be so hard to look in the mirror and go, none of these bitches can compare. I also want you to think of a relationship you find healthy. Honestly, it's oh my God, there's so much shit I want to talk about. People want to manifest like a famous person that's like in a fucking relationship, right? Oh, but they're in a relationship. You know how many famous people are getting divorced right now? It's like a trend that's happening. I don't know why we automatically assume that famous couples are like doing very well. I say that, period, next sentence, Zendaya and Tom Holland. They actually seem like they are a healthy relationship the way they talk about each other, because they're not parading each other around for paparazzi pictures every 5 seconds. Do you think Zendaya is worried that Tom Holland is going to find anyone else? No. I'm Zendaya. I'm Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I really, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to have that secureness and confidence within yourself. It really shouldn't matter if other people find your partner attractive or not. And like, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, like, if you're attracted to your partner, then somebody else is gonna find your partner attractive too. But that shouldn't scare you. Like, there's no competition, right? That's what I was saying. There's no competition. You are one of 8 billion. And that number goes up every day. So you literally by default become more rare and special every day. Nobody is you. I really want you to like take that in for a second. I know, honestly, 100,000. I cannot fathom that number. I can't even fathom. Maybe I can fathom 1,000. But after a while, numbers are so big that you just can't even fathom them. There are 8 billion people on this godforsaken earth right now. And you're telling me that there is not one other person that is you? You're one of 8 billion, my brother. Why do you feel the need to compete with anybody? Nobody, by default, they lost. They lost because they're not you. It doesn't matter what they do. They're not you. If you actually were grounded in that, you would never freak out or overthink ever a fucking again. What would Megan Thee Stallion do? If she's not thinking, if she's not doing it, don't fucking do it. You think Megan Thee Stallion is, but fucking, I don't know, whatever other famous person you find attractive, but my partner is super famous and they're around girls all the time. They're always going to the strip club. Bitch, you're Megan the fucking Stallion. A J. Cole music video. He was at the strip club and there were literally boobs in his face and he was thinking about the girl he had at home. No one is competition. I used to think that somebody getting jealous was attractive, and then I learned about law of assumption and manifestation and became secure in myself, and I realized how actually unattractive that was. And if I was talking to a friend and my partner came up to me and tried to put his arm around me and be like, oh, we're dating, first of all, you don't own me. Jealousy is attractive when you're insecure and you don't fully understand that you're chosen. You're not going to need them every 5 seconds to be on you telling every single, oh, we're dating. I can't look at somebody. I can't talk to people. I can't hang out with my friends because you're insecure. That sounds like a fucking an overbearing mother. That is going to be so tiring. Like, why would you even want to be in that relationship and it doesn't trust you? If you don't trust me, why are you with me? Go be with somebody that you trust. I don't want you to be with me. You're fucking tiring me out. Once again, a relationship it should only be bringing you fucking happiness. Like, what the fuck? You are choosing to allow somebody into your life, and if they're not showing up how you want them to show up, then they shouldn't be in your fucking life. Commitment isn't normalized to you. You need to normalize fucking commitment. You are amazing. Why would you not get commitment? If I'm choosing to be in a relationship and I can't even enjoy myself, then there's no fucking point in being in one. If your partner constantly needs reassurance from you 24/7, that shit would be so draining. Oh my gosh, I saw a fucking screenshot on Twitter, holy fucking shit, of a person quadruple texting them on iMessage and Snapchat and Twitter and fucking Instagram, DMing them, asking, where'd you go? Where are you? Why aren't you responding to my text? You don't love me. Why don't you love me? And he was literally like, bro, I took a nap. If somebody isn't responding to a text message within an hour and you're freaking out, you should not be in a relationship. You need to work on yourself. Okay, I'm gonna close it out. I can make another video about this too, because I feel like there's definitely other stuff that I haven't said. But anytime that in manifestation, right, one of the things that you understand and learn is that you are creating your reality. And people tend to focus way more on manifesting their desires and getting their desires, when if you know that literally your subconscious, scientifically, right, and this is just how life works, but if you want the science behind it, your beliefs literally create your reality. So you're not trying to get a desire, you're creating it through your beliefs. But anytime that I find myself trying to get something from my partner, I automatically take a step back and go, okay, hold on. What do I want to hear? Let me give that to myself. Because if I'm seeking something from another person, once again, through experience, and they tell me exactly what I want to hear, I'm not going to accept it as true because I haven't accepted it as true. So once again, it doesn't matter how the other person is showing up unless if you accept whatever you want as true. So anytime I'm like, oh, but I take a step back and I go, okay, do I feel loved? Do I feel chosen right now? What can I do to put myself on the pedestal and give it to myself? Ciao. There's so much. There's genuinely so much that I didn't say, but my camera's dying and this shit is already such a long video. But yeah, please rewatch this like 8,000 times. The keys here are, you are one of one. The last thing you need to be stressing is a person. You are the prize. Anyone would be fucking lucky to have you. You're not getting anything from your partner. Relationships are a choice. Relationships are a good add-on in your life. And you need to be fully complete within yourself before you're going to be able to even enjoy and entertain a relationship. So put yourself first, work on yourself, work on these beliefs. Once again, Dylan's channel will be linked below. Listen to some affirmation tapes. He has an entire relationship playlist. That goes into everything. But child, I hope this got in your head and in your subconscious, because I just want everybody to realize that relationships and love are actually amazing, and men aren't trash, and you can have a good relationship without going through the bad first. That is bullshit. Please.